You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. Welcome to a random stream on a Monday. I was about to embark on a large scan job. I've got backlogged on Polaroid scannings, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it with you. Let's hang out for a little bit. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I've been pretty busy today on a lot of stuff. And I'm actually taking a break by doing the scanning marathon here. We'll see how far I get, but I'm going to show you the process of what I do, a little in-depth, not super in-depth, but a good, you know, pretty good in-depth. If you want to go in-depth though, today's the last day you can get the masterclass on scanning your photos, the instant digitizing blueprint. It's half off, baby. It's only $20. The link is in the description, as well as last day to pre-order both my zines. I should have grabbed them. They're too far away to reach. Okay, they're on the other side of the room. But today's the last day you can pre-order them for a discount. The pre-order stays open until next week. But today's the last day you can get them at a really good deal. The links are in the description. But I'm going to do a little bit of scanning, a little hangout. We do some Q's. I got the A's. And yeah, just kind of chill. Let's start with some of these from, well, a couple of them from Halloween, actually. A little Polaroid goes, and I've got well, those are the only Halloween ones I think I've never scanned. I don't know, I have a whole bunch over here. These ones were from a week or so ago. I did a party bus for my friend's 40th birthday, so we're gonna get these scanned up here. And I should have set this up, but I didn't, so I'll have to do it right now. Let's scan the first one, which just happens to be from, what's it called? The Thrasher frames. Come on, scanner. And the scanner I'm using is the Epson ES60W, and you can snatch it up in the description as well. I think it's on sale even right now. I really like it. It's not perfect by a long shot, but oh, come on, it smells like, oh, it smells like I can make it. But it's pretty nice. It's effective. It gets the job done. I guess that's pretty good. And there's still post-processing that needs to be done, as you can see. I mean, I set this up this way on purpose. You can do like auto align, and it kind of works, but I always found that it doesn't do a perfect job. I always have to go in and kind of tweak it anyway. So I just made a template where it'll make sure it scans the entire photo like this, and I just crop it afterwards. It works. It's not perfect, but it's pretty fast, I would say, but it can be tedious if you're doing a lot of photos like I'm doing right now. Never done this live before. Where did that photo go? Where did I put it? I already lost it. Did I scan it twice? I did. I scanned it twice. I was like, where'd it go? It's the one I literally just scanned. Like I said, I've never done this live before, so this microphone's actually being in the way of my normal process. I usually put on headphones, listen to a podcast or some music of some kind, and just boom, boom, pound them out. But I've got stacks of them over here that I just haven't had a chance to get them scanned in. Some of them are for videos that I need to make. Yeah, so I don't need this one. I accidentally scanned it twice. But yeah, so what I've also been doing today, and what I'm taking a break from, is prepping for next weekend, which next weekend is going to be super fun. I'm doing a 48-hour live stream. I don't know what you call it. Live stream, streamaganza. I don't know. It's going to be something that I've wanted to do for a while. I'm celebrating my 10th year on YouTube, the end of it. And I'm going to be doing a streamathon, that's a better way to say it, of basically every video I've ever made in the history of my YouTube career. And I'm going to have little special stuff happen throughout. I'm going to do some giveaways. I'm going to try and get some friends to come on, people I've met because of YouTube. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. Oh, I have your package packed up, and it's going to the post office in a couple hours. So there you go. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to ship some people's stuff. The holiday times got in the way, and the post office was closed even, so. And I've just been pretty busy. I don't know, I dropped a photo. Got it. There we go. Polaroid Go, baby. This is of my sister and Andrew at Halloween. Look at that. See, this scanner does a great job. It's fantastic. And as you can see, like, there's no Newton rings. Like, it's great. And the other reason I like this scanner is it has a built-in battery. So if I'm traveling, I can bring it and scan photos. So a lot of times what I've done with it is if I'm taking pictures of people that I'm going to give away the photos for, or give away the photos to, I can scan the copy and give them the photo. Most of the time I don't really care about having the copy, other than if it's for a YouTube video. Then I will need those. All right, so I scanned, how many was that? Well, I can look. 9 photos. Oh, I screwed one up. I gotta redo that one. Oh, no, I didn't. It just looked like it was chopped up. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, got them all. So now I'm just gonna do it in batches here right now. So I'm gonna start with this one, and I don't crop it perfect because I have to bring in the Photoshop anyway. So I just kind of get it pretty close. And then move on to the next one. And then once these are all done, I bring them into Photoshop and finish them off. Because sometimes when it scans, it's not perfectly straight. So I have to like straighten it up slightly. Like this one's pretty good, but I'll fix it a little bit later. I really wanted to like the ES60W, but both I bought had weird lines through all the scans. That's weird. That is weird because these don't. Yeah, this is technically the second one I've owned. The first one I broke. Well, I didn't break. I kind of just abused it. And so I had to get a second one. I tried to scan something that had some tackiness on it. It was like a sticker type thing, and some of it got stuck inside of it. And so every time I scanned it, it would give me crazy lines. It was basically useless. So I had to buy another one. But this one, yeah, it's great. I've never had really any issues. It's not perfect because you do have to bring it into some software to finish each photo. Like I said, right now I'm just doing a rough crop, but this is the process of what I do for scanning. All the photos that I post like to Instagram or you see in my videos, they're all done this way for the most part. I do sometimes do flatbed scanning, but I don't have a great flatbed scanner. It does a decent job, but it's super slow. This is a lot faster, and time is money over here. Yeah, as you can see, some of the scans for this, because this is technically a document scanner, so it doesn't have like a great guide. So when you put in the photos, goes are a lot easier, but when you put it in the photo, right, it grabs it. But as you scan it, here, I should probably go full screen. As you scan it, it might shift slightly because there's no way, like it has all this. It's not made for photos. There is a version that they make that I really want to get, but it's like $600. But it does have a track system, so you can scan instant photos, other types of photos, and it will feed it through and aligned much better. But it's really expensive. Really, really, really expensive. And for what I'm doing right now, it's been fine. I can usually pound out like 100 photos in like an hour. And then that's like to the final, like scanned, cropped, and then tweaked after the fact. I've never actually timed it, so I'm guessing. But yeah, this is just a little bit of my process. And I try to make sure that these are sort of close like that, but as you can see, it's not perfect. Like I did a crappy job at cropping that, and now that, dang it, I should probably do that one. I messed that up. So I'll delete that one, rescan it. Yeah, as you can see the blackness around it, but that gets fixed in Photoshop. The black frames are a little tougher because I can't really see where the edge line is. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. There. Perfect. Okay. You have to give it another try. I've been shooting more Polaroid since getting an R board for my SX70. What do you mean R board? You mean the Bluetooth board? The wireless one? All right, so now this is the software that this has, the Epson scanner comes with. It's fine, it's great, it works. What I do with these photos, once I get them all scanned, you know, I hit next, I go to save, and then I already have a file made in my organization stuff here. So I go over to to edits right here, and then I just select it and I hit save. And now they're all brought in here, and these are the ones I just need to like tweak. And we'll do that right now. Let's do Photoshop. Well, yeah, this isn't perfect, but it does get the job done, and with really nice results. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to load, and I have to shrink up my Photoshop to fit in this window. This will be fun too. I don't think I've really edited photos on a even smaller like screen here. All right, let's move this off to the side for a sec. Okay, move it. I can't see. I have an ultra wide monitor, which is great. But when I stream, I can't stream in 21:9. I mean, I probably could. Yeah, I've never tried. I should try that sometime. So I don't get to use the full screen. So my screen capture has to adjust for that. All right. Anyway, and then I bring in the photo, just like so. I'm so behind on my scans. Edit for my 35-120. I'm afraid I'll have to either rush through them or surrender an entire day. Yeah, and the longer you wait, guess what, they'll just build up. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And at the end of the year, I do my live stream album, like build out, and a lot of these photos that I've shot probably will end up in there. And then my system, my process, I have the little zipper bag here where the photos I need to scan go in here, and then I just scan them as usually just as I need them for like videos and stuff. But once they get put into that binder, I won't know which ones I haven't scanned already. So I need to get these all scanned and done and put into a box ready for that by the end of the year. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I have that in 2 of my cameras. Oh, by the way, I use a MacBook. Nice. I do not. I use iPhone, and I have an Apple Watch, and I do have a super old iPad, but I don't use Mac computers. They are not great for my type of line of work. PCs are just better for that. All right. Now, this is my next step here is I bring down a guideline, because as you can see, it's not perfectly square. They're a little tweaked. That's just how the scanner type works. And so what I do is we're gonna fix that. So I usually just go to like the lowest point, and I just make a square, kind of like this. And I am working, like I said, in a very small window. I usually have a lot bigger, so bear with me. Just kind of do that. Nice. And then I unlock the photo. Control T, hold down control or critical, whatever you're using, and I just fill in the box there. Pretty nice, pretty simple. Just make sure it's all nice and squared off. That's it. And now it looks like garbage, right? So then I, with these frames that have prints on them, they can be a little more tricky. But normally I would just like bring down the crop, right? Crop it down enough, and then I would just expand it outwards to fill in the blanks. But with this particular frame, can't quite do that. So we're gonna have to just kind of crop in a little extra. So like right here, I can do it. So I would just literally just go like this, just fake it, and just extend it. Normally it is faster, but I have to really like look at it's so small, which you can see my point of view. Oh wait, just a little bit right there. Why is it just that one spot? Boom. And there's the first photo. It's usually a little bit faster to do, but that's literally what I do, and I just save it out. Then I'll usually just lock it. Wait, no, sorry. I'll just flatten, and Control S, so it just saves over the other one. And then boom, I'm done. I move on to the next one. Now, unless there's like dust and stuff, but this one doesn't have it really. So it's good enough. Good enough for what I'm doing. Sorry, MacBook photo editor is shockingly good. I didn't mean for photo editing. I meant for like this stream. There's software to stream for Mac, but for what I'm doing with the software I use and stuff, it doesn't handle very well. Like it's just the whole thing. Video editing, things like that, I found works so much better on PCs. Taking my SX70 for a pic with Hugh Jackman tomorrow. Wait, what? How you meeting the huge jacked man? How you meeting huge jacked man? Say hi for me. That's really cool. I'm jelly. All right, boom. First photo done. Now move on to the next one. Oh, by the way, this film I was shooting right here, particularly with this shot, was like 3 years old. It's been sitting in my fridge forever. I'm trying to shoot all my old stuff. I haven't bought new film in months. I had so much just old stock. This is Amy. We're on a party bus for her birthday. This was a blind shot. I shot it with the i2. Blind me. I just took a selfie and hoped for the best. There we go. Like that. See, this one's already pretty much done. It just needed that little bit. Just that little bit right there. Yeah, that's good. Good enough anyway. And I don't really adjust colors. I don't do anything like that. Try to keep it as original as possible. Sometimes when it scans on this, it can be a little bit contrasted, I guess would be the right word. It's a little flat. So I do add that back in, but it doesn't always do that. So a lot of times I'll just look at it in my hand and try and compare it to what I see on screen. And this is pretty dang close. Actually, I will add a little bit of contrast back in. Felt like that much. Boom. That's pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Boom. Save. On to the next one. So simple. He's serving custard at a local restaurant for a movie promotion. That's amazing. I would love to meet huge jacked man. Jealous. Well, that's cool. I've never shot the SX70. I'm afraid I'll love Polaroid SLR and spend more money. What are you shooting with right now? What you shooting with? All right. This one's fun. This is again Amy, 40th birthday party bus. This is like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And that in the background, that is my sister. And then right here, which you can't really see his face, that's Andrew. That's her partner, husband, boyfriend, person, we don't know. They've been together for like 10 plus years, 12 years, something like that. It's crazy. There's talk of a wedding next year, but they don't know. But anyway, this is already pretty much there. Small tweak. Small tweak like that. Extend it up just a touch. Oops. Pretty good. This one I kind of worked around slightly. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Now, last comparison to what it looks like in person. It's a little dark actually, slightly. It's about right. Boom. Look at that. Well, it needs a little saturation put back in. That's about right. Boom. Did it. Done. And save. Next one. This one's funny. I don't know why, I just think it's hilarious. She was in the middle of dancing to some song. I got her at the perfect time. What are you shooting with? An old One Step 600. Nice. It's great. Can't go wrong with that. And I use my son's Now Plus. Oof. Which Now Plus? Hopefully it's not a Gen 1, and hopefully it's not a Gen 2. Hopefully it's the Gen 3. Because I feel sorry for you if you were shooting on a 1 or a 2. Alright, this one's a little crooked. We gotta fix that. I need to update my music for streaming. I haven't updated this playlist since since I made it, and that was back in like 2018. It's been the same music every time, but no one would know that because there's new people every time that watch, which is awesome. But next weekend, oh boy, I can't wait. Saturday, Sunday, it's gonna be crazy. Well, not really crazy. It's gonna be super fun though. We got the 48-hour live streamathon happening, streaming basically every video I've ever made. Yeah, baby. That's gonna be fun. Across multiple different YouTube channels. We've got my Toy Kings era. We got a few live streaming pro videos, not many. I was mostly behind the scenes for that channel, but there's a few videos I was in front of the camera and did stuff with. And then I've got Showroom Collectible Days, my old store, my old business, some wacky commercials I'd made for it. Geeks Life, remember those? There might be like 1 or 2 card party stuff. I'm kind of just with them on that now, and that stuff I can't stream it. I'm making it for that channel, but it's technically not mine. If that makes sense. But what else is on? There's a bunch of stuff. Of course, every Just on the Chris video is gonna be on there too. There's a lot. 48 hours straight, baby. There's gonna be some giveaways. You're gonna see some stuff. And it's just streaming, so you just turn on and you never know what you're gonna see. I think it's kind of a fun little experiment. All right, let's go back to this. Let's see. Let's compare. This one did a pretty good job. There's slightly needs a slight contrast, ever so slightly. A boost in color, not color, brightness. I guess color slightly. It's a little desaturated. Just a touch. All right, boom, done. Look at that. Moving on. After I save it. There's Andrew. Thrasher. Wait, is that how that's supposed to work? Or that scan funky? Oh, cool. It does actually have that. I never noticed that. There is actually like a little like bunch up right here. Nice. That's cool. That film was interesting. I still have like 2 boxes left of that. I need to bust it out and start shooting it. But I'm trying to shoot my old stuff because I've got a lot of it. I don't know how I've acquired so much like film. I did a video a few months ago on my film fridge, the status of it, just going through what I had, organizing things up. Yeah, I haven't really bought film since then. Even though I'm completely out of like 600 film for the most part. I think I have maybe a couple black and whites, maybe, but my color 600, it's all gone. So I do need to at least buy some of that. But man, finding film is tough. And I haven't bought film, like I said, in a couple of months. What is going on? At Target, which they usually, you know, if I'm in a pinch, I'll go there, which is a lot. $34.99, $36.99, I think it was. Now it's $40.99 for a 2-pack. What? There's not even a discount. It's not even a discount. Come on. Photoshop, Adobe mostly. Look at that. I have to zoom this far in to get that. Are you kidding me right now? All right. A little bit down here. I might as well just trim that. What? It's supposed to. Why does it jump to center? It's so dumb. All right. All right. Here we go. It's Andrew, that butthead. All right. It's a little dark. Boost it up a little bit. There we go. Well, hello from Portugal. What's up? When you scan insects wide on the Epson, what's the resolution you get? You mean specifically insect? It doesn't really matter what you're scanning. I have my scanner set for 1200 DPI. It's the highest. Well, is it the highest you can do? You might be able to do 1600 on this. I don't remember. We'll check in a second because this is just the first small batch and I got a lot more. So we'll check on that in a second. But I know these are at least 1200 DPI. Maybe it is 16. I think I set it to the highest it can go. But I do know when you scan these, because this does connect to your phone, so you can do it wirelessly and everything. When you do that though, I think the maximum you get is only like 600, maybe 300, which is fine. It's not perfect. It's not the best. What's going on? But it's pretty good. I like this scanner. It's served me quite well over the years. I've been using it since like 2021, 2022, I think 2021. And it's on, and I left a link to buy it if you guys want to get one. It is on sale right now on Amazon. So do with that information as you will. Did you see Lucky is working on a new pack film? Who's Lucky? I don't know who Lucky is. And you know how many times I've heard the, we're bringing back pack film. Yeah, it's back. Come on. It's not coming back. Or there's a catch, like with the One Instant guys. They brought it back. Well, they're using it like old stock, like it's like expired stuff. It's experimental, as they like to say. You're not guaranteed for it to actually work. You know, so it's cool that something's happening, but I'm not gonna get excited about it until it's, you know, out and available and not $80 million. My son's is a Gen 2 Polaroid. Oof. Now plus Gen 2. Oof. Sorry about that. That's rough. But hey, if you're getting good pictures and you like them, that's all that matters. But it just has, that one just has quirks. Okay. Boom, look at that. Done. A couple more. And this one's funny. I barely remember this being taken. It was that late at night on the party bus. And we were definitely partying. I definitely had a few drinks. This was somebody's like jacket. And this totally reminds me of that one meme. I should try and find it, actually. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to post it on Instagram. This with it. I'll find it here. Oh, there's a meme. You know what I'm talking about? The guy like standing in the doorway. Yeah, I think he has like a hat, and he's like, guys, I think he says like a peace sign. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a name for it. I'm just gonna put old memes. Old memes. What's his name? There's like a name for it. Like, wasn't it called Chad? Shoot, old meme. Was it Chad? No. What's his name? Old meme. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, this one here. Okay, I'll show it to you. Come on. All right, I gotta get it lined up. I found it. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. It kind of I don't know why. It just reminds me of that. I guess he does have a fur coat on, kind of. All right. There it is. Lucky is a Chinese company and has a working black and white prototype. One instant was the biggest waste of money. It was. I mean, the moment I saw it, I was like excited, and then I'm like, this is awful. $30 for one shot. And you're not even guaranteed for it to work. Like, I'm like cool on them for trying, you know? I applaud them for that, but when it comes down to money, like you're selling that, if they're just doing it like, hey, we did this thing, it's a one-off, here, you can get this, but buy our zine or something. Like, if it came with some, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it was kind of not cool. I wish I knew why Polaroid is so reluctant to pump out themed frames for any yeah, because Polaroid doesn't know what they're doing, right? They don't know what they're doing. I'm sorry, Polaroid. You already don't like me, so I can say that. You don't know what you're doing. Give us frames all the time, fun frames. I'm sure there's something that we just don't understand that goes on behind the scenes of the manufacturing process that we're all being like ignorant about, right? There's something, but they don't talk about it. So I don't know, but I feel like there should be loads of themed frames all the time, especially for the Polaroid Go, which I just learned the other day, yesterday, because I stream on Sundays. This is a fun random stream. That Polaroid Go now has here, Paco. Polaroid Go now has gold frames. I know, bud. Was there a dog? They have gold frames for Polaroid Go, which is super cool, but I didn't see any marketing for that. Again, back to they don't know what they're doing. I have hopes for Lucky because they successfully brought a new color film to the market. Even Harman is struggling to do that. Well, that's cool. I mean, I've never even heard of this Chinese company before, but hey, that'd be cool. I'll believe when I see it. There's a company that makes pack film, but only the contents, and you have to put the film together. Yeah, that's the One Instant people. They have a DIY version. Do they sell the full kits yet still? I know they're doing the DIY one to try and bring the cost down, but no, I'm not paying that to build my own. So it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And now if someone invented a way to make a new style of pack film, not the way where it's like we're used to, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like slide film, or I can't remember what it's called. Was it 4x5 film? Or it's, I can't remember, like a contact type paper, or maybe you shoot it, then you put a thing back, like a dark slide back in, pull it out, and then put it into a little device, and then it developed or something. That'd be super cool. It's not the same as pack film, but it's still an instant type thing. That'd be awesome. Probably more feasible and cheaper to do than try to producing a pack film, because it's like literally like origami, just to pack them all into that pack. So that'd be cool if they did something like that. All right, back to scanning. At this rate, I'll never get them done. It's okay. So this is what, just want to take a break from the other stuff I'm doing. I still have to shoot a bunch of stuff, little promo-y commercials, fun stuff for the, like, randomly inserted for next weekend stream. Like, hey, you're watching this 48-hour live stream. Click the link in the description for free giveaways or something. I don't know. I got to actually figure out what I'm going to be giving away. I'm actually going to be, I know for one of the things I'm giving away is I have one left. I had like 5 of them. No, maybe not, maybe 4 of them. Target clearanced out their now Gen 2s. And I bought like 4. They were literally like $30, maybe even $25. They were like really cheap. And so I bought them. They're brand new. And so I gave 2 of them away. 3 of them away. I gave 3 of them away, and I had 1 left. I did try to sell, but no one wanted it. So I'm just gonna give that away. I did that last weekend. I did one of my what's it called? The garage sale thing. Sold some stuff. Clear some stuff out and try and get back some of the costs of the expenses for this channel. There we go. Boom. That looks pretty dang close to the real thing. I think it's funny. All right. Flatten. Save. Next. All right. We got Polaroid Goes next. And then we got to go start scanning these other ones. I'll probably just scan those ones just back to back to back to back to back, and then edit the rest of them later. I just wanted to at least get some of these scanned and show you the editing process I do, which is very minimal, as you can see. It's just kind of re-straightening some things out and getting the crop just right. Lucky was supposed to make a $5 35mm film, but that crept up to about $8. Yeah, I mean, it's just the world we live in, man. It's just the cost of film, any consumable, the days of it being cheap is gone because supply and demand. We're lucky we have film in the digital age, you know? So, what's up? You just got here. Welcome, welcome. We're scanning and tweaking photos, hanging out, just chatting. I'm taking a break from responsibilities, other things I need to do. I gotta go drop off a couple packages to the post office from last weekend's sale. Some people didn't pay right away, but there was feel bad I didn't get to ship out Dave's, if he's still in here, because of Thanksgiving and all that sort of stuff got in the way. So, but that's going out today. All right, crop it in. Oh, nice. That's right. I thought I recognized that username. You got the camera from Dave today. Sick. Sick. And we're probably gonna do another one of those live sales eventually. I might even just do it on Instagram or something. I have that channel or whatever they call it, the broadcast channel. I can't remember what it's called. I don't use it. I thought maybe I'll just start posting stuff there that I've got that I want to part with. I did sell. I'm looking for the Go photos. There they are. Trying to compare what it looks like in person. It's a little blue in person, but not this blue. So what we're gonna do is fix that. Help if I click that. Frick. Color balance. It's still a little more yellow. It's about like that. I try not to edit my photos beyond what they look like in person. Sometimes when you scan them in, they can be a little off, right? So I try to bring them back to just how they are in person. I don't keep things, I don't exaggerate anything. It's my sister and her partner, Andrew. All right. Next. Here's me as Seth. This is from Halloween. From Superbad. This year, if you guys saw, I posted on Instagram. My sister and I and some friends, we did an Army of Megan. If you've seen the movie Megan. Next year, I think I've convinced them to do Seth. So we're all going to be Seth. I think it's going to be fun. If it happens, we'll see. I don't know what happened up here though. The scanner, like I said, it's good. It's good, but it does do some weird stuff at times. I think it's perfect for what you're paying for, right? If you want the best of the best, highest quality, the perfect scan right off the gate, you're gonna have to pony up. You know, you're gonna have to spend like $500+ to get something like that. This is $150 right now. It's on sale, and I think it does a great job for what you get. Yeah, this one also isn't this blue. This film that I was shooting was really old. That's why it's a little blue. So just turn that down a little bit, not by much. Where's the photo? There it is. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty good right there. All right. Boom. Boom. Hey, I wanted to ask, do any of the Instax fade in sunlight more than your standard? Yes, it does. I've been actually sort of testing that out. There's a photo, it's been in my car for a year and a half. It wasn't on purpose. I just got in my Jeep, and Caleb, I went over to his house, and he walked out and took a photo of it, and he stuck it in my dash, on my dash. It's been there ever since. And after the first year, there was like no change, but now it's super faded. And that's probably due to the fact that I had the roof off my Jeep for like 2 months straight over the summer. So it just got baked. But it's not like it's not crazy bad. It is pretty bad. Actually, it's pretty bad. Now I think about it. But that's an extreme test. So I take that information as you will, I guess. Did anyone find great Cyber Monday deals for Polaroid? No. You know how rare that is to find any like cyber deals on Polaroid or Instax. It rarely ever happens. Just for kicks, let's take a look at Amazon. Let's look. Let's type in Polaroid. All right, we got, I guess there's a deal right there. Wow, $45 for a 2-pack. It's not really a deal. That's more. It's sad though, because last year GoFilm was $19.99. Now it's I think $21 a box. Now, at least in the US, might be different for you, but I have a feeling if people are willing to pay, you know, $21 a box in one country, they're gonna price that around the world. But yeah, let's see. Gen 3 now, $135 with 2 packs of film. That's pretty good. That's not bad if you don't already have a Gen 3 now. 2 packs of film, $135. That's pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. There's a black version. Yeah, I don't see much else. $100. That's the stupid thing. This is what it was in 2020, and then randomly in 2021 they just made these more expensive. But yet they sold the Go at 100. Now those are 80 as of last year. Again, going back to Polaroid doesn't know what the heck they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. All right, there's that. Okay, moving on. Boom. Is this the last one? No, I got one more. Shoot, what's happening? Oh, I gotta deselect that. Did it save? Oh, it did save. That's why. Nothing's happening. Okay, last one. And we're going to go start powering through some photos to scan. All right. Get this in here. up there. Regular price of that film was $52.99. Well, I'm talking about last year, not even last year, 6 months ago, Polaroid Go film was $19.99 a box. So if you were to buy 2 of those, that would make it $40. And now it's on sale for $45. So I'm no mathematician, but film's more expensive these days. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right. Again, at least that's what it is in the US. I need to make that abundant. Did I redo this one? Or it just scanned perfectly? It just scanned pretty dang perfect, didn't it? I'm not even gonna touch it. That's fine. I do need to fix the color slightly, because it's not this blue. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. I need color balance. That's what I need. And by the way, it's over here, but it keeps pushing it like off screen over here. It's okay. Too much. That's pretty good. Yep, like that one. Boom, done. Lock, save. Boom. Did it. Sweet. Now, that's what we're gonna do. Guess what we're gonna do? Let's set these aside. That's what we're gonna do. Now I'll start with these. There's not as many. These are from well, 2 months ago now. That's how behind I am. Actually, I got more. And these are from like this year. I just haven't gotten around to scanning them. But these are from 2 months ago when I was in Seattle for the card convention, and I screwed up these. I had my freaking Polaroid I2 was set to darken. Actually, it wasn't set to darken. It was in manual mode. I didn't know it. That's what it was. I'm like, dang. So I'm like, why are these coming out so dark? All right. Do I need to scan all these? Probably. Yeah. Because I'm sure I'll make a video about these at some point. So we're just going to scan them all. We're scanning them all. What's this? Receipts. That's what it is. Business expense. That's what that is. Okay. Okay. Boom. This one's cool. I was in Seattle for this event. Oh, I need to screen cap this. Hopefully it pulls up the same window size, please. Oh, it turned off. Frickin' frick. Frickin' frick. So yeah, I was in Seattle 2 months ago, which is not far from where I live. And I went to, well, the hotel I was staying at was right next to this place, which is the Last of Us movie theater. And this scanned in really crooked. Really crooked. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. That should be better. Or at least good enough. It's still crooked. Or maybe it's just my eyeball, because I was using a wide angle fisheye lens. That could be it. But yeah, the Last of Us movie theater was literally right next to my hotel. So I walked down there, shot a couple shots. Lighting was not great though, but figured why not. What the heck? Why is it crooked? Oh, I might have screwed this one up. Might have to do it again. Yeah. I screwed that one up. Like I said, this thing isn't perfect, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Oh yeah, shoot. Dang it. I'm gonna redo that one again. You have to get kind of just so. This one feels better. Well, it's good enough. Good enough. Alrighty. Insects sometimes gives me a little extra trouble, but it really doesn't matter because I have to go into Photoshop with them anyway and straighten them up. I try to get as close as possible. Like that one's great. Look at that. Just gotta crop them. This is a cool photo. And the cameras I brought for this little venture was the Lomo wide glass and the i2. I don't think I brought anything else. Did I bring a Go? I might have brought a Go. It's possible. It's very possible. And this is a cool one. Oh, I did bring the Go. Yes, I have a Go shot. This right here is Ashley. Crazy little coincidence, I guess. Small world. But Ashley, let's see how our photo came out. I used the Thrasher film even. She was, I guess, a follower of the friend of the channel, I guess you could say. And then I started working for Pat Flynn on the Deep Pocket Monster YouTube channel. I was just editing some videos. And who do I see in the background? I see Ashley. So I messaged her and I was like, no context. All I did was take a picture of my computer screen where I can see her and just mess with her. And she was like, how? And so we got to meet in person, not because of photography, even though that's how I know her, but because of Pokemon, which is so weird. Or like this small world, you know? I keep dropping photos. Come on. All right. Crazy. All right. Photographers, you should know them. They were in a video I did like a month ago. I let them shoot pack film. Speaking of pack film, we were just talking about it. Jessica and not Jessica. Jackie and Rachel. I don't know why I said Jessica. There is a Jess on our team. She was actually in the video too. That's probably why I said that. That's these. They're the event photographers. Speaking of Pat, here's Pat. Let's see how that one came out. Pat and I. It's probably the best photo we've ever taken. All of ours, the photo, it's always I'm like using the last picture of the entire event on day 3, so we're exhausted and tired. I have some funny ones where we're just like dead husks inside. This one's probably the best photo we've ever taken. And there's a scan line right through my face. Not a scan line, there was a dust mark. Let me wipe it better and rescan that one. Destroy. All right. I don't think, actually, you know what? I think you guys have met these people here. These are Paul and Rachel, aka Chef PK. If you know who Chef PK is. Oops. Let me see. Gotta scan it. Got a little too excited there. Redo it. They were in I'm trying to think what video it was. It would have been my Comic-Con video that I did a couple months ago. Good enough. Good enough. But yeah, it's so cool to be like working at this event and be able to shoot instant photography and use it for its intent, capturing moments and things. I rarely get to do that. even though I have a channel that's pretty much, you know, dedicated to it, I rarely get to it. Shoot, I might screw this one up. It's hard to do with a microphone in my face. I have to like be reaching around. That's fine. It's not a good photo anyway, but I have to scan it because it's going to be in the video. But no, I rarely get to do anything with it outside of like what am I trying to say? I'm trying to focus and talk at the same time. Yeah, I rarely get to like shoot it for fun. Because every time I'm like making a video, I have to like review the product, right? So I'm shooting like the same thing with 2 different cameras at the same time, you know, different settings, you know, like very analytically. That's what I'm trying to say. And not for me. Not me, I shouldn't say that. I'd rather do it the other way though. Walk around, shoot photos, have fun. Like I'm doing behind the scenes and stuff. Which I did just release a behind the scenes video. I almost included Polaroids in that. It was for the actual Card Party YouTube channel. It came out yesterday. If you guys are curious, check it out. But I am so going to do a Card Party behind the scenes with Polaroid on this channel. I think it'd be pretty fun. Maybe it will be over there. We'll see. All right. Those are scanned. Those are scanned. Those are scanned. I have to keep an eye out on time. I have to go to the post office before they close. Close at 6. So I got plenty of time. Plenty of time! Getting these scanned in. I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to start cropping them. When you're just doing like 3 or 4 photos, it's nice. You just... Oh no. Push buttons. There we go. You can just get through these so quickly. But when you have like 100 photos, it can be a little tedious. It can be a little tedious. And I found that it does make it easier if you're going to do it this way, like how I'm doing it. It is easier to crop them close, right? Like that's kind of crooked, but crop it close and then bring it into Photoshop. It makes it a little easier to work with, I have found. So, but you can do whatever you want. But cha. And don't forget, I'm going to do another plug because I can. Today's the last day. You can pre-order my zines. I should have grabbed them. They're over somewhere over there. I can't reach them. You can pre-order them at a discount. They're discounted right now for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all that stuff. And then they do go up tomorrow, but the pre-order is open until next Monday. Yeah, next Monday. And the reason I did that was so people watching the live stream next weekend, the 48-hour live stream, I was going to do like a little shout out for it there. And you may be wondering why this is a good, here's a good example of something I was saying before. You see how dark this image is? Yeah, because I shot at different settings, right? And I have to scan it in and put all the work in to make it look good, just to show you that it didn't come out good in the video. Normally I would and probably you would do the same thing, skip over it and be done with it. Even though this is kind of a cool photo, now look closely at it. It does have character. Like, there's a cool person walking by right there, and it gives the sense of scale for the movie theater. It is kind of cool. I mean, it is dark, so maybe this isn't the perfect example. But stuff like this, I have to actually spend the time and scan them in, and versus like I would just completely just skip over it. I would handpick the photos I want to, but I pretty much have to scan every single photo I ever take because they're going to be in a video at some point or another. So it can be a lot of work. I only shot one photo with the Go that weekend. I wonder why. It was with really old film too. This film I think was from 2021, maybe 2022. I think it was 2022 film. I need to get some photos of them individually, like good headshots of them. I did some the first year we met, but they did not come out very good. Did not come out very good. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I got distracted. The zines. Yeah, today's the last day. And then it's also the last day to get 50% off the master classes. All of them. Well, there's only 2 of them. But there is a bundle deal that's marked down as well. Don't need 2 of those. Yeah, you can snatch up the Master the Art of Instant Photography. Learn how to shoot photos in various scenarios. Outdoors, indoors, hot weather, cold weather, sunny days, overcast days, all the days. The goal of it is so you can stop wasting money on wasted film shots. That's the goal. It's pretty cool. You can get that for half off. It's only 30 bucks. It's already cheap. 60 bucks I think is super cheap, especially the world that I am in. Oh my gosh. I've worked on people's master classes and they are garbage. Like there's like nothing, no meat to the videos, and they're selling them for like $1,500 a class. It's insane, but I'm not doing that. What else is in there? I'm trying to like focus. It's hard to do like this and talk. And I also have the instant digitizing blueprint where I go into what I'm doing right now way more in depth. Like see like this photo, for example. I would not scan this photo. I would completely just move on from it. But it'll be in the video probably, me pointing out the fact I'm like, ooh, I made a bonehead move and accidentally shot this in the wrong settings. My mistake. Oh no, here's 4 shots that are horrible. So I have to scan them in. Even though I would just move past it. Like, look at that. It's kind of cool, it's creepy. It's like Squirtle in the shadows. This one really bummed it didn't come out. It was like, yeah, like 4 or 5 shots. I'm like, what is going on? Well, that's what happens when you're in the wrong freaking setting. It was that like, the aperture was set to like f22. Indoors. I'm like, shoot. I didn't know how it got into that mode, but it did. All right. Boom. Next batch is ready for tweaking. There are tweakers. Okay. Now we're going to go here. Oh, and then what I do is when I get photos that are, edited, quote edited, I move them over to a new folder to what I call to post. So photos are ready to be used for either mostly for Instagram, other stuff, and then there's another folder where once they're posted on social media, then I move these into there. It can get a little crazy, but it's a great organization setup, and I go way more in depth into that. Like I said in the masterclass, Master the Art of Instant Photography. Nope, sorry. It's in the other one. It's in the Instant Digitizing Blueprint. It's in that one. These are shot on i2, so I haven't broken down by camera. You probably wouldn't need to do that. I have to because I do this YouTube channel. I need to know what was shot with what. Like this is the Polaroid Go Gen 2 specifically. Now they're organized. Let me move this out of the way. And then I go here, go save. And then they're ready to be edited. It auto pops up a new window. Why is it over here? Okay. And then right here, they are... Why do I have this in there? Behind the scenes, D Pocket Monster. Nice. Must have been accidentally used for a thumbnail. Don't need that. These are also ones. Well, these ones I can't move. They're for a stupid video. Not a stupid video, fun video. I need to edit that. That's for a trip to in around Seattle, actually. I did with Caleb like a couple months ago. I need to get that done. All right, next up. Next batch. Coming in hot. Let's see what we got. These ones I think I could probably sort through and pick the ones I want to scan. Let's see. And then I take these photos that I have scanned and I put them in a box, and then they're ready for my end of year live stream. I do my album build out where I take my favorite photos from that year, live stream, you look at them all, put them in the binder, which I need to get a new, I keep calling it the binder. I need to put it in the album. I need to get an album. Mine, I need to go buy one. Okay. All right. I'm just going to briefly look through some of these, make sure. These ones are cool. Some of these can actually be yours. You could own these. I give these away for two, I should say, to Patreon members. My originals. And there's a couple of spots that just opened up. I limit it to 7 a month, meaning like 7 different people. Is it 8? Might be 7. I think there's a couple slots open right now. You can snatch up and get one of my original instant photos, either Polaroid or Instax. And I have done like other instant stuff too, but anyway, you can get one of those signed, sent to your door monthly. This is a cool barn. Which one do I want though? Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, get some scan all those. That's a cool one. Why haven't I scanned this sooner? Look at that one. That was cool. I forgot about some of these. Why do I have 2 of those? Oh, different position. Well, I guess they're going to get scanned. Most of these. Oh, wow. What happened there? It's like super like red. It was hot that day. Don't need to scan that. Don't need to scan that one. I don't need to scan that one. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. It's me outside. I'm trying to figure out when I went there. I don't know why that got pushed up there. This is me in front of the kindergarten cop school in Astoria. I guess Caleb and I went there this year at some point. Tanks. Tanks for nothing. Okay. Little mist Scooby-Doo mystery. I've not scanned that and posted that. Wow. These are from all year. I don't need another one of those. I have too many of those. I swear I've actually scanned that tank photo, actually. Haven't I? Maybe not. Oh, that was cool. I need more of those. That's a cool photo, though. I have so many of these shots. Look at that, though. Look at that. Instant wide glass, baby. Favorite camera of the year. Coca-Cola bottling plant. Look at that. Damn, look at that one. That one's kind of cool. Don't need another one of those. Don't need that one. Here's a cool one. Okay, well. Dang, son. Look at that one. I don't need another one of those, though. I got a lot of those ones. I've mastered. There's so many of these, like, spots I've been to over the years that I've taken photos. So, I mean, I've probably 100 photos of this, like, particular spots to try and get that perfect photo. And this cinema right here, this one, the cinema movie theater, the Joy Theater, I've mastered this one. I never need to shoot that ever again. I have so many. Like, no, I'm done. There's a few of them I got. Like, there's no way I can top it. There's no way I can improve upon it. What's the aviation gin? Gin is gross, by the way. It's awful. But I was driving by it. I'm like, oh, look. I always forget. Aviation gin. It's in Portland. I don't know why I was over there. I was in that area for something. I know, bud. What do you hear? We have mail? Come here. Come here. I hear the UPS man or FedEx man or something. All right. Do I want this budget motel? I have a lot of budget. I keep thinking I'm gonna make a what do you call it? Like the big old book of neon signs or motel signs or something. But I haven't done it. And it's a lot in here. That's not very good. I don't need that one. Yeah, don't need that. Drugs. Drugs. This was my sister's birthday this year. Don't know what happened there. This is Portland at night. So dumb. All right. Why do I have some of these shots? Man, I'm going down memory lane here. This is like from probably the beginning of the year. I just never scanned some of these. That was cool. That was kind of cool. But not worthy. Not worthy. Oh yeah, I was trying to do a fun Doritos music thing, but that did not happen. Don't need that. It was really hard to take photos. I had gotten this like shirt that just matched this bag of Doritos. I'm like, I'm gonna take pictures of it. But it did not work. Oh, that was kind of fun. Me eating Doritos. The bag that they did like a vintage 70s Doritos bag. And I found this like 7-Eleven shirt. Like from the 70s. And I'm like, oh, I'll do like a little mashup. Here's a like warehouse, not warehouse, but behind the scenes of the news station I was on. Ah, yes, the Firebird. Oh yeah, these are from Halloween this year. Oh shoot, there's so many. There's so many photos, man. Do I really need more photos of that? I don't. I've mastered that. If I've mastered it, don't need to scan it anymore. Don't even take pictures of it anymore. Oh, look at that one. That was freaking sick. Freaking sick. Okay. All right. I got them at least sorted. There's a stack. Let's see how many I actually get through. Because I need to go to the post office. Need to go to the post office. Have some Instax Square, Polaroid Go, and Polaroid and Instax Wide. All right. I've eliminated this stack. Not scanning, but I still have a large amount over here. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? Make sure that's on. Is that on? Yeah. There's a lot of them. A lot of photos. Got a lot of photos coming. Oh. I thought I was on the screen. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. A little bit. fitting stuff. This is a cool photo. This is a random roadside find. As I drop it on the ground. Yeah, it was just like, it was just sitting on the side of the road. Took a picture of it. And I gotta redo this one, don't I? Yep. Frick. Going too fast. Slow down, buddy. Slow it down. Boom. Wow, why is that so freaking crooked? Let's redo that one. It's actually very hard to do when you got a microphone sitting in front of you. Like there's this whole arm. So I'm trying to like work around it. Yeah. Dang it, I knew it for her. Again, great scanner, but it does have its faults. It's quirky, but it works. But you can't go too fast. If you go too fast, then yeah, things happen. If you do have one of these, or if you plan on getting one of these scanners, the Epson, again, link in the description. It's on sale right now. When you put the photo in, it'll auto grab, but back it off slightly, then press the button. And wait just a half a second, then push the photo through. Because if you, or what I found, if you don't do that, it will start to scan, but it trims off the top of the photo. You don't get the whole photo. Kind of like this one where it's on the edge here. It's like slightly cropped off. That's why I leave a little bit here. That way I know I got the entire photo. But if you try to go fast, that's when you forget. This was just like a random, like it looked like an abandoned house on a street with the garage door open, and the sidewalk is literally right here. Like it was the weirdest thing. And there was just an old Camaro just parked there, dusty and been like abandoned. So of course I had to snap a photo. Oh no, this one's getting really jacked up. What the heck? About to see something weird. Look at that one. Alright. Oh, that's why. Shoot. I messed that one up again. It was hitting the table. It's catching the table. There we go. There we go. Wait, where is it? There we go. Much better. Much better. Pretty good. I needed to have waited 20 minutes to shoot that photo, and the lighting would have been absolutely perfect. It's still a great shot, don't be wrong, but that neon would have popped more. Background would have been slightly darker. Would have been great. This is a cool photo. I just love the colors of this one. I want to go back to this spot and reshoot it on a sunny day, a nice day. I shot this on a rainy day, and it still came out pretty cool, I thought. Just the colors. Thought it came out pretty good. Fortunately, it's a few hours away. I'm not in the area often. This week, I'm going over to Caleb's. We're actually going to shoot a little something at his place. Get some photos. And then next week, I think we're going to be planning another road trip, a mini road trip to another part of the Oregon coast. I did a video on that earlier this year. Super fun. And so we're going to do a little photo excursion, which will be nice. I haven't done one in a while. A few months. Last one was with him, actually. And I need to still edit that video. Oh no, I see him going too fast. This one's going to be all crooked. Redo it. See, it's all messed up. We're going to delete it. Next up, this is the Kindergarten Cop Elementary School. Also the home of the Goonies house, and where Goonies was filmed. Known as Astoria. I love Astoria. It's a cool town. Really cool town. It's a little overexposed. I need to redo this shot at some point. Yeah, at some point. One of these days. Dang it. Just drop another photo. Oh well, I'll get it later. Can't reach it. Alright, let's just get through. These were really fun. This was such a cool day. I mean, most people would be like, yeah, whatever. It's not that cool. But there's this house that is known for like this crazy signs on this barn, right on the side of the road, and people drive by it every single day. It's very kind of a landmarky, famous place, and you get to see photos and learn a little bit about it in the Welcome to Hazeldale book that you can pre-order right now. This was not planned, by the way. It just kind of came to me. Which you can pre-order right now at a discount. Ends today. But this house barn place a few months ago, they were having a garage sale. And their fence was open, and you can drive right up to the barn. And I'm like, yes. I literally went home, and it was one of the few times I didn't have my cameras, and I went all the way home and came all the way back, which is not that far. It's probably like 10 minutes each way. And I got up close and was able to shoot some of these photos of the barn. Lighting wasn't great, but it was a very unique opportunity. As you can see, the harshness was on the one side, and this was in so much shadow. So it was a little bummer on that front, but I got to actually just walk straight up to the barn, and I've looked at this barn ever since I was a little kid. So that was really fun. And there was a lot of people that just went in there, and they kept asking, like, hey, can we take some pictures? And I just scanned it in. This right here, across the street from it, basically, is a KFC, and this bucket came from it. Because when I was in high school, which would have been probably 2006, maybe, maybe my senior year of high school, sometime in high school, there was a tornado, which we don't get tornadoes, and it was barely a tornado, but it was enough. It made the touchdown on the 78th Street in Hazeldale, and this did a little damage, and it knocked the bucket off the KFC, and they gave this bucket to him because basically across the street, and I don't know how he actually got it, but there it was, like right afterwards, right after it happened, they got a new one, and yeah. But here's one of the better shots I got of it, but the lighting wasn't the greatest. The front of it was in shadow, but I took what I could get. Hello from Maryland. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Oh, this photo came out a lot better of it. It's probably the best photo I got of the barn. We're hanging out. We're scanning. Come down here. Yeah, see, this is probably the best shot of it. The now, or not the now, the wide glass, baby. The Loma wide glass. I think I bumped up the exposure comp to +1 for this shot, and oh, excuse me, and then this next one here I'm scanning. I'm gonna call it good on those. I saw some go shots I need to do and a couple of those, but I'm gonna hold off on that. And why is that zoomed in like that? This was the shot I was trying to show and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so now I get to do the rough cropping of these. I'm only going to do the cropping. I'm not going to bring in the Photoshop like I did on the other ones. So I'm going to get through these, and then, yeah, it's going to be fun. Here we go. Yeah, it's a little, this one's a little crooked. But again, remember, if you saw, easily fixed. Easily fixed. And I think this one's struggling to scan, because I think I scanned like 3 times. The one of the chemical composites is slightly dry. You see how I have these marks right here, and I think it was throwing off the rollers in the scanner a little bit and giving it a bit wonky. So I'm gonna have to really tweak that one in Photoshop and make it work. But yeah, it's not the perfect scanner, but it's great. It is great if you're just not even if you're just getting started. If you just want something simple to use, and for the cost and the price, it's hard to beat. It is pretty solid. Great shots. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm taking a break from a lot of these other things I'm doing. Look at how crooked that is. But that will be fixed. It'll be fixed. This one I've almost mastered this particular spot. It's not even that great of a spot, but I don't know why. Sometimes I get fixated on one like area, one thing. I'm like, no, I know I can do it. Like I can see the vision, and I do it. I've shot that one a bunch. This one I need to shoot more. I don't know why I haven't. This is the only shot I have. I shot this with the State Farm Polaroid camera. I picked it up off Facebook, and it's we were at a place right next to a Best Buy, so I bought film and loaded it and shot this one photo. It's pretty good, but it can be better. That's a good shot. But yeah. If you're just joining, again, I'm going to do it one more time because it's the last day, baby. This is their last chance. You can, well, not your last chance, but your last ability to get my zines. I just released, or re-release, I should say. One of them is for the first time ever. You can get it for a discount too. Today's last day. Link in description. As well as Master the Art of Instant Photography and Instant Digitizing Blueprint, which this right here is a taste of what you get to learn in there. That one's really fun. That was a fun one to make because I not only show you how to scan your photos, but I show you it's like some fun creative uses you can do with them. Like we make some stuff in there, which is fun. I show you softwares, I show you tech, I show you tips, tricks. I show you multiple different methods of scanning, not just this way. We do flatbed scanning. We do scanning with your phone. And ways to improve that to get the best results. The apps I like to use, paid apps, free apps. It's very, very in depth, very informative. It's one of the #1 questions I get is how do you scan your shots? How do you scan your photos? I'll walk you through the process, and you can get it right now, half off, 50% off all the courses. Today's the last day for that deal. You can get the individually, Master Advanced Photography half off, so it's $30. Crazy deal. The instant digitizing blueprints, $20. Or you can do a bundle deal right now for 45, I think. I think I have it set for $45 for both of them. So what are you waiting for? Snatch it up. Today's the last day. Link in the description. Hello from Mexico. What's up? Welcome. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. I'm scanning photos. I need to get this done before the end of the year because I do my annual photo album build out live stream thing. I don't know what you call it. Super fun. That was so much fun. But I do that towards the end of the year, usually on like New Year's. Not New Year's Day, but it's like New Year's Eve. But we'll see when I do it. I might do it like a day or two earlier. But I need to have all these scanned in so I can do the album, because then these go into the album, and then I have no idea which ones have been scanned or not scanned. So once they get mixed in, I'll never know. I will never know. Yo, what's up, Metri? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yo, stopping in to say hi. I didn't finish the card party behind the scenes video yet. I'm looking forward to it. Why didn't you finish? Frick. No, not really. But thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. This is just the most, this one's just like a relaxed, chill hangout stream. Next weekend, oh shoot, I have to redo that one. Next weekend, though, I'm doing a 48-hour live stream, baby. We're going to be doing, or I'm celebrating the end of my 10th year on YouTube, or my career, I should say. So I'm streaming every video, basically, that I have ever done, I've ever made. It's going to be fun. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, the lens video was stellar. Very enjoyable to watch. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. It technically, I mean, I was nervous to put that video out because it's not really related to what I normally do on this channel, at least anymore. I had a lot of fun doing that video, like a lot of fun, because it was different. Sometimes you, like, I love instant photography. I love what I do, but when you do it so much, it gets repetitive and you like get a little burnout going. And so doing that one was a little refreshing. But sadly, it has bombed, which was to be expected, to be honest. I didn't think it'd do that great because this isn't totally the correct audience for that video. But I know Metri from Card Party. That's why he said he hasn't finished watching the end of that. So I got locked in there for a second. I'm like, what am I doing? Stay focused. Cropping photos. Cropping photos, aligning photos, editing photos. This is what I do. Usually quietly in my room, alone in the dark. This is a step one, and I gotta bring them into Photoshop afterwards. I need to update my music too. I did that earlier in the stream. I made this playlist in 2018 and I've never changed it. Round frames are so easy to scan. They always come out perfect. Like no editing afterward, for the fact, for the most part. So quick and easy. A little bit of editing, but not a lot. Ooh, tanks, man. Tanks. Yeah, tank one came out great. I'm pretty sure I've already scanned this one before, though. I can't remember. I know I have more like this. And as you guys know, if you just joined in, you'll notice that these aren't perfectly cropped. And that's because I'm not trying to. Because I have to bring them into Photoshop and edit them because some of them are a little off center. They're a little crooked, so I have to fix that. And I'm just cropping them down to make them a little bit more manageable in Photoshop. It does make it a little bit easier. So that's why I'm just going rough and close. Because it doesn't need to be perfect for this. It just makes it easier for Photoshop. Going to get some cereal and head to bed. A little late night cereal. I do that sometimes too. Been so sick the past few days. Sleeping at 7:30 is crazy. It is crazy. Where are you? You East Coast somewhere? Are you in Florida? I can't remember. Catch you in the 48 hours. Yeah, dude. Hope to see you here. I mean, I will be popping in during that stream from time to time. There'll be a schedule. I'll post. There will be like actual me talking to camera. Hopefully I'll have guests coming on. I gotta message some people. Or it just might be me. Might just be, whatchamacallit, just coming on, chatting. I'm gonna do some giveaways. Some giveaway, stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're celebrating the end of my 10th year on YouTube, on and behind the scenes of YouTube. I'm not gonna be showing a lot of those because who cares? I mean, I care, but you probably wouldn't care about a lot of those videos because it's unrelated to anything. Do you care about capture cards? Do you care about like tech softwares and stuff? I mean, I'm only gonna put the ones that I'm in. So there we go. I accidentally dropped my box that had scanned / not scanned photos separated by a divider, and now it's all mixed up. Time to separate that. That is awful. That is the worst. That is the worst. I'm in Rhode Island. That's right. But I lived in New York my whole life, so I call myself a New Yorker still. That's funny. I usually go to New York once a year now. As of this year, I've gone to make it seem like I go every year. Last year I was there for a Polaroid event, and then this year I went and visited a friend and stuff and made an appearance at the Polaroid event. Next year I don't know though, to be honest, if I'm going. I haven't decided if I'm going. I do love New York. I have a friend that lives there, so he let me stay with him this year, so that helped with the cost for sure. Hey, I missed one. But New York City, that was a terrible impression. For those that know. Yeah, no. All right, boom. Those are half done. What time is it? 4:30. Ooh, I still have time. I guess I could power through these last little stack. I literally only have this much more to scan. Some Polaroid goes. New York. Oh, where in New York? In New York City, Manhattan. Yeah, New York City. But I went to, where was it? I stayed in New Jersey. It's back in 2020. I went to New Jersey / New York like 6 times within the span of like a couple months. I was building a production studio solo, mind you. Well, I was with somebody the first time, but then I went back solo twice. 3 times. Building a production studio for Century 21 Realty Company. Funny thing is, it was right in the middle of COVID, right? All the tech and stuff was like, it was hard to get. Things were delayed in shipping and all that sort of stuff. And by the time we finished, from the time I started, usually I do a build. It takes like maybe a week, 4 to 5 days ish. Build it all out, and then we're done and I move on. This one, it took 2.5 weeks to get it to where it was basically done, and then I had to go back a couple more times to do some tweaks and changes, waiting for some stuff to show up. All that to say is, by the end of it, it was like 2 months in. The last time I show up, they're like, oh, by the way, we're gonna have you come back in like another month to tear it all down, because we are gonna not have our employees come back to work. We're gonna send everybody home, and we're gonna move the studio to somewhere else. They spent like $120K easily on that studio, and they used it like twice and then I had to tear it down. Anyway, that's my little tangent. Hey, what do you think is the cheapest camera that takes Instax wide? The cheapest camera, you're gonna have to go to eBay and find like a Instax 200, 210 ish. That's probably gonna be the best option for you, but you're gonna have to like try and price it out that way. I paid for my 200. I paid, I want to say 20 bucks, 30 bucks, but that was before. I mean, I don't want to take, I don't want to take all the credit. Not that I want to take credit for it at all. But it's kind of a good thing in its own thing. But that was before I started making videos about it, about instant photography, and really kind of like putting it out there. And I've noticed since I've been doing it, again, not trying to take all the credit, but I definitely played a part in it. Since I've been doing it, all the price for cameras and everything have just gone way up, which is good. More people are getting into it. We love my Chan. Hopefully you mean channel. I appreciate you. So how come you don't use the Polaroid app to scan? Well, I mean, sometimes, but you don't get the best results. You get good results, but not great. Depending on your phone and camera and stuff. That's why. But maybe this is gonna be good for you, because today's the last day you can get my instant digitizing blueprints and my other masterclass half off. And in the blueprint, when I show you how to scan with the Polaroid app to get the best results, and other apps, free ones and paid ones, I'll walk you through that whole process. Like kind of what I'm doing right now, which we're going to be finishing up here. I have a small little stack left. That's it. There was a lot of them. How many have I scanned so far? How many is that? That's 50. And then I did another set there. There's like 70 photos or so I've done so far, ish. But yeah, okay, here we go. Let's power through these. I'm not going to edit these like I did with the first set. I just want to get these scanned in at least, because that's all I really need to do. Because then I can take the photos and put them in the box, and then they're ready to go for my annual album build out. This will be the 5th or 6th one I've done so far at this point. Well, I started it in 2020, so I guess it'll be my 5th one. Super fun. But oh yeah, like I was saying, if you want to snatch up that masterclass, today's the last day. You can get it for half off, and link in description. But I walk you through how you can get the best results out of your oops, I bumped this frickin' my microphone, it's in the way. I walk you through how you can get the best results from your phone. That's all I was trying to say. And if you're just joining in, today's the last day you can get the discount on the pre-order for my zines. They will still be available until next week, but today is the last day you can order them at a discount. I marked them down for the Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'm basically currently they're basically priced at what it costs to print them. Which is fine. But yeah, I gotta scan all these. I'm gonna crop them down, and then I'm gonna after this I have to go to the post office and drop off some packages, because last weekend I did my little live garage sale, and then yeah, it took a few days for some people to pay, and then holiday time, things got delayed. All right, last two. I think this is all the photos. I'm gonna double check though, just to make sure. Boom. All right. Are there any other photos hiding around? I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, put these away. All right. Sweet, 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 sweet. I've been meaning to do this for a while now. I mean, I didn't get too far behind on photos. I've got... It was only about that much. Well, shoot, there was like probably this much Polaroid Go. Maybe a little bit more. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, now crop these down. How many are there? There's only 15. That's not bad. Crop these down. Goes are pretty easy to scan in. They don't shift too much because they're small. However, sometimes I've noticed with the scanner with Polaroid Go, it does turn them a little bit bluer than they actually are. So I definitely kind of tweak that a little bit, at least in the darker photos. This is us. We went and saw, this is my sister and her partner, Andrew. Frick. They were like, hey, you want to go to a concert? We have a free ticket. It's for Marina. And I was like, okay, like, cool. But thing is, we won't be sitting next to each other. We do have 2 extra tickets, and I'm like, why? How do you have this? Like, well, we bought tickets, and then we found better tickets later, so we just bought them. Like, all right, this is funny. Oh shoot, yeah, that one was the rescan. This was Halloween. This past Halloween. This one was where was this one? This one was, where was this? The Dalles. I think it was near. It was like somewhere in the Dalles. It might have been the Dalles. The Dalles, Oregon. This was a bar in Portland called the Pharmacy, because it used to be an old pharmacy. This is my sister's birthday. This, I guess I'm just going to say whatever each one are or is. This is in Centralia, Washington. Yeah, that's all it is. This is in it was funny actually. With this one, it was one of those like, oh, dream gets, right? Not really a dream get, but like a want, a bucket list one, you know, you get it. And you could see it, but you couldn't get to it. But then one day I found out how to get to it. Oh, one of the rare instances. This never happens. Look at that. It rarely, I mean, I'm talking rarely happens. We do have some Newton rings. That's crazy. That's probably only happened like 3 other times in the history of me scanning the, photos. All right, so after we do this one. So it does happen, but it rarely. All right. All right. And delete, so I don't forget. Oh, I missed this one somehow. How did I miss this one? Oh, there's a bunch I missed. I thought I cropped them all down. Oh, right. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I got distracted. I know what's happening. Whoa, it did it twice. That's never happened. I wonder if there's something on here. There is a little residue. So we need a cloth. Here we go. There is a little residue on here. I wonder if that's why. Like some fingerprints. Something. because that's never happened before. Put these away somewhere. Frick. The stack of photos. My desk is filled with junk. I need to clean my desk. Whoa, there's something on the front of this that's causing it to catch like that. What is up with that? It's never happened before. I might need some actual cleaner. Well, I will set this one aside and come back to it later. The one photo. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't, like, it doesn't do that. It's never done that. It's a cool photo. I love this one. This is with the Go. Remember, people are like, oh, you don't get good pictures with the Go. Look at that. Call BS on that. It's a killer shot. This is taken with the Lomo square glass. It was on loan, actually, and there was a couple photos left. Lamarcri sent a bunch of cameras for my photo walk for back in April, and film. They threw film in as well. Not a lot, but a few packs. And this was for people to shoot with. And in that camera, before sending it back, there was still a couple shots left in here. Literally, well, not a couple, 3. And I shot my Firebird because it was going to the mechanic. If you know the history and story of the mechanic, this was the day it arrived for the first time. It's a whole thing. You can check out that YouTube channel if you want. Project Blackbird. Check it out. Don't want to spoil it. All right, look at that. There they all are. And save. And that's a little bit of the process that I do for scanning my photos. I do have to do that other one, but I'll do it later. But that's that. Just a random Monday live stream. Technically back to back, because last week or yesterday I streamed. This one was just like, yeah, why not? Had some free time. Wanted to hang out with y'all, chat, scan, remind you about my zines. Last day to get it at a good deal. Discounted. I can show you if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Here it is. I gotta move this around. And there's other stuff I put up there. But the zines right now, $30 for Welcome to Hazeldale. Pretty cool. Walk around my hometown. And then the big boy, 140 plus page book, interactive. It has like QR codes. You can watch videos along the way. It is a cool book. Apparently I don't have other photos. All right. Really neat. $60 right now. That's basically what it is to print them. Yeah, printing zines one-offs are not cheap. But yeah, if you want to get them, they're discounted right now. Pre-order ends next week, next Monday. So you can snatch it up. But yeah, everything else is kind of marked it down. Give you little deals. Pretty cool. And then, of course, obviously the masterclass is marked down right now. You can get both of them for the bundle deal for $45 right now. Look at that, $45. Or if you already have one or the other, you can snatch one up at half off. Yes, and these are packed full. $20. You can get more in depth with scanning your photos, just like you kind of watched me do today, but way more in depth, more details. You can do the free way using your phone. We've got DSLR way, how to build a copy stand. You can buy them, or you can build one for like $100 or less, which is cheap, because copy stands are hundreds of dollars. Then there's some optional stuff you can do. We've got flatbed scannings. There's 2 ways, one with the Epson scanner like I showed you, and then one with like a traditional flatbed scanner. Then we've got posting, what do you do with them afterwards. We've got how to use free apps, how to use Photoshop, how to use different things. I provide you some templates and things, pretty sweet. And then using them, being creative with them. I'll walk you through some of the processes. It's very involved, very in depth, really cool. And then even how to do zines and stuff. I only touch on that though, but that is included. But you can snatch it up for $20, 20 bucks. Master the Art of Instant Photography. That one is really in depth. I even have the how to shoot, which was an add-on, by the way. It's included. How to shoot at nights, how to shoot neon signs, how to shoot portraits and stuff at night. Low light photography with instant shots. It's pretty cool. A little add-on I did last year. Was it last year or was it this year? Might have been earlier this year. I can't remember. It might have been last year though. But anyway, you can get the bundle deal for $45. I'm giving it away, people. Just giving it away. But snatch it up. Links are in the description. Appreciate you guys. I don't have a button for it, do I? Oh, I do have a button. Boom! I do have a button for it. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out. Be sure to check back next weekend. 48-hour live stream event. It's gonna be super fun. Just streaming a bunch of my videos from all of my career on YouTube and other stuff. Giveaways, more to come. More info to come. But until then, get out there, make some art.